Hello guys, welcome to a new week. It's Monday, 12th of February. The day is beautiful in Sydney right now, so pretty good day. After a very good weekend as well. I hope you guys could have a good rest. Could have had with family, friends, gathering around, or maybe studying the markets, maybe looking back on your trades. It's always good to be ready for another week. So my tip for you is get ready on Sunday. This is what I do. I come to the office every Sunday, prepare my analysis for the week, for the whole week, get ready piece by piece, and then on during the week I know what is actually happening with the market, right? So just be prepared. Know what's the events coming, and this is why every Monday I come here and do those videos for you guys, because I show to you what will happen during the week. So then you don't have to go in the economic calendar, try to look on this day, that day, what's the possibility, what's not, this and this. I just do a shortcut for you guys and I do the job and you just take notes. Before we start, please subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up on this video, and share this video, this content that we are making every day for your friends, maybe family, friends, whatever. If they want to trade, if they want to know a little bit more about trading, macroeconomic, fundamental analysis, send them over. We thank you a lot for this. All right, before we start again, I just want to address one thing that is happening at this moment. So if we look at the New Zealand dollar right now, we can see that this move, basically last week, have been pretty good for the New Zealand dollar. And I've been mentioning that the US dollar was pretty strong. Okay, right now on this moment, 11:57 a.m. on Sydney time, the Kiwi dollar against the US dollar is trading at 61 cents. 61.5, and it came all the way down from 61, let me grab again, 60.8, okay, 60 cents all the way to 61 cents, so nearly 1 cent of difference, okay, in one day. What is happening? Well, some things are happening in New Zealand, okay, not because the US dollar got weaker. Okay, this is not the what is basically happening. The whole move on the New Zealand, you can open any pair, all right? You can take your MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, your ThinLogix charts, whatever you're looking at, and open Australian dollar against New Zealand dollar, pound versus New Zealand dollar, USD versus New Zealand dollar versus USD, CAD versus New Zealand CAD, you can see that there is a strength coming from New Zealand dollar and not the weakness from other currencies. Because if you get the other currencies against other currencies, other major currencies, you will basically understand that, okay, there's something happening in New Zealand and not on the other major currencies. Well, what is basically happening is that now analysts are predicting another hike for the Reserve Bank New Zealand. Wow, what a surprise, right? And what I've mentioned for you guys, that every time we have someone coming in, not anybody, me for instance, come in here and say for the media that, I think that central bank X or Y will raise another 25, another 50, this is my projections, will change the market. It has to be someone with a very extensive journal on the market, a very extensive prompt to be there, and people believe in what he's saying because he's a good analyst. And basically this is what happened at Bloomberg. One of the analysts from Bloomberg came in and say, well, I'm predicting another 25 base points hike for the Reserve Bank of New Zealand. And therefore, we had this whole movement around the New Zealand dollar. Okay, very short. I'm going to explain this more on my webinar tomorrow at Tuesday, 6 to 7 p.m. If you have not registered yet, please do it so. Easy, no fees, okay? And I see you tomorrow. Now, let's go for what it matters. Let's see the economic calendar here. I have on my phone because it's too much numbers. I'm a human, I can't remember all of them. First of all, it's Chinese New Year, okay? So it is holiday on China, it is holiday on Japan, it is holiday on Singapore, it is holiday on Hong Kong, South Korea, and then Brazil as well for Monday, okay? What do we have today? Well, we just had at 11:30 the Reserve Bank of New Zealand Governor ORR speaks. So I haven't had time yet to listen what he was saying because I'm here making the video for you guys. But definitely I will address this on tomorrow's webinar. Tomorrow, Tuesday, is still holiday on Hong Kong, China, and Brazil. So the market may seem a little bit, calm on those emerging markets. And then Wednesday, China is still holiday, Brazil is still holiday, but we're gonna have US CPI and pound CPI, okay? So UK CPI. Very, very interesting here, okay? Because there are lots of talks. I was reading to some researchers, I was doing some researches. I will do the analysis tomorrow and release this analysis tomorrow. So if you don't know yet, we do post daily content on our website. So if you go to ACY website, go into Learn and Market Insights, it will be there, all right? You can choose from our analysts. You have me, you have Duncan, you have Michael Moran, you have plenty of others as well. If you do speak Chinese, we do have Chinese analysts as well, like Peter Pan or CFA Level 3 here at ACY Securities, all right? So I'm gonna be doing a report on this tomorrow, and I'll be talking about this on my webinar as well. But CPI year over year January for US is expected to be at 2.9%, a decrease from the consensus, from the previous at 3.3%. Now, the month over month is predicting no changes, 0.2%. And the core CPI month over month is predicting no changes as well, 0.3%. Now, the CPI from UK is predicting a 0.1% rise, okay, year over year. Previous was 4% and consensus now is 4.1%. So if this actually happens, you already know how to trade it. If it comes higher, then it's positive for the currency. If it comes lower, then it's negative for the currency, okay? Thursday, again, Chinese still on holiday, so no trades on China. We do have GDP from Japan, employment change in Australia, and the GDP, the gross domestic product, one of the most important, I would say, for Thursday on UK. All right, that's going to be 6 o'clock on Sydney time. Just the numbers here, quarter over quarter, quarter four is predicted to be no changes. Year over year, quarter four, we don't have a consensus yet, but the previous was 0.3%. And the month over month, December, is expected to be negative 0.1%, coming from the previous of positive 3.3%. So if that actually happens, it's going to be positive for my trade that I'm short on pound dollar. I've mentioned that this is no financial advice. This is my own portfolio. This is my own ideas, okay? I just publish my ideas for you guys can relate your trading system to my trading system, but that doesn't mean that you need to follow my trades. Strictly no, okay? Now, Friday, again, it is Chinese New Year yet, and China will be on holiday for this week, for this day. And what we're gonna have is retail sales, core retail sales, initial jobless claims for US, and we're gonna have again or speaking. And then on Saturday, we're gonna have PPI for US. All right, so this is all from today. I've covered out what is happening on the New Zealand dollar. I've covered out what is happening on China, on the economic calendar. China is on holiday. So this is pretty much it. I hope everyone have a very, very good week ahead. Good trades, good opportunities. This would definitely be a nice week for us. And I see you tomorrow on my webinar. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I will be doing the possible and impossible to answer your questions. I see you next video, guys. Have a good one.